Is that good? Okay, so we're back. Guys, it's been a crazy week. So if you guys have been keeping up with me on social media, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever, you might know that I have been in Brazil for the last week. I spent basically 7 days in Sao Paulo, Brazil, the state of Sao Paulo, in a place called Sesi. It's the farthest I've ever been from home. It was an incredible experience. It was just like altogether insane. I got flown out with the Brasa Freestyle Association, and I was lucky enough to go out and compete in their contest that was held in Suzano. I can't even begin to explain how incredible that experience was, and I'll have a vlog coming soon to sort of go over everything. This is Thursday, and this will be, I think, the last non-trick tip Thursday video that I'll do in a while. So moving forward, I'll be going back to the trick tips. I'll be doing more trick tips, I promise. I've been missing them, and going out to Brazil and meeting so many people who have learned so much from the trick tips especially, I realized that I need to get back on it. I need to get back into the trick tip like groove. Today, instead, we're gonna talk about my influences in skateboarding. My biggest influences, and think of this as sort of a love letter to all of the people who have made skateboarding amazing for me and the people who I really look up to in freestyle skateboarding specifically. I wanna talk about some of the guys from the 80s who were very influential on skateboarding as a whole, as well as guys from sort of the turning era, the dark ages of freestyle, and sort of the new school guys, the new era dudes who made freestyle what it is to me and my friends. But starting off, I want to talk about how I got into freestyle. This story, I think, goes for just about anyone that's my age who skateboards. I found skateboarding, and I found freestyle skateboarding specifically, via the Tony Hawk Pro Skater video games. They're pretty damn fun. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 was the first one I ever owned. I played that game religiously. Tony Hawk Pro Skater was huge for me. It was the first time I ever saw Rodney Mullen skateboard. It was the first time that I ever saw freestyle tricks done, whether it be on a skateboard or in a video game in like the digital realm. It like opened my mind to like the possibilities on a skateboard. Now, of course, in the Tony Hawk games, I saw Rodney Mullen. Everyone knows Rodney. He's the godfather of skateboarding. Rodney's been a huge influence on all of us, and I think that goes without saying. Now, from Rodney, guys like Kevin Harris, Don Brown, Per Wellender, Pierre Andre, and so many others really shaped early freestyle to me. I know one of the first videos that I ever had was the Bones Brigade video show, and in that you got to see guys like Per Wellender doing freestyle at Venice Beach. It was like so different and very 80s. It's kind of what a lot of people I think picture freestyle being when we talk about freestyle. Now, as I got deeper into freestyle, I discovered the internet, and I knew about the internet already, but I discovered forums and groups online and people sharing their videos and their skating via YouTube and other platforms. I also discovered guys like Terry Sinnott. Now, Terry runs Mode Skateboards, my sponsor, the guys who make my pro model skateboard. If you want to find that, you can find it in the link in the description, and also by following this card. Terry's the man. Mode's awesome, but Terry was one of those dudes who kept that sort of 80s smooth style that a lot of the guys like Kevin Harris and Rodney had. And he also incorporated a lot more of the new school tricks and the more technical freestyle tricks into it. He sort of represents a group of people that were carrying over the traditions of 80s freestyle and blending it with the new school street skateboarding approach. So among guys like Terry, you had guys like Tommy Harward, Keith Renna,
Your little house on memory lane,
Oh, Keith, like, oh, so many amazing truck transfers and like power tricks. You also had guys like Witter Chang. Witter has a company called Decomposed Skateboards. They still make really awesome products, and they were the first real freestyle skateboard that I ever rode. Freak style board. It had a girl with big boobs on it. My mom was not happy, but man, thank God they supported my weird dancey hobby. Look at me now, Ma.
Come on, Ma. Who's pulling your leg?
Within that community, I mean, you had these sort of patriarch type characters, these guys like Tommy, Terry, Keith, and then you had the younger guys in my generation. There were so many good ones. People like Connor Burke, Jesse Whalen, Callum Boren, who was a few years older than me and had been freestyling for a bit longer, but like, again, one of those styles, one of those characters in freestyle that stood out so boldly. Also guys like Stefan Albert. He's from that sort of stylish, footworky school of freestyle. So smooth, still so technical, but in such a subtle way. So I don't want this video to take too long, because it's just me talking, and then I'm gonna be cutting to these videos. But I think from us, we started to sort of see a new bloom and a new group of freestylers come in. A big part of that were these platforms like YouTube and Facebook, social media pages that allowed us to share ourselves with new skateboarders. You right now, I mean, you're out there watching this, you probably found us through Instagram or YouTube or whatever. It's been amazing to see how that happens and how we're able to reach new people by just putting ourselves out there. So like 5 years ago, we had guys like Pete Betty coming onto the scene. I suck at street skating, but Pete is one of those guys who is busting around New York all the time, freestyling, street skating, skating mini ramps, just doing whatever he wants on his board, and he makes it look damn good no matter where he is. He's been a huge influence on me in terms of how I consume skateboarding, how I consume media, and in terms of younger guys, even younger than Pete, you have this new generation of freestylers all over the country, and all over the world, really, that's doing it. Guys like Eric Lowry, who I just sent a shirt out to, guys like Isamu Yamamoto, who if you haven't heard of, you're clearly not online enough because he's everywhere. Brett Novak and him just linked up for a video. He's been traveling the world, skating, demoing, making videos, just going crazy, and he never seems to slow down. And I'm so stoked he's the world champion now. Like, that's so rad. This list always starts really short in my head. I have like 3 or 4 people I want to talk about, and then the list gets longer and longer as I talk. So I get so excited about all the people that I can share this weird hobby with. I just want to like let you guys know that there's more to freestyle than me. And as much as I just share myself on these videos, I am only as great as the people who have been supportive of me in my skating and the people who have been gracious enough to share themselves and to express themselves on their skateboards in videos and in person with me. So I can't thank them enough for like being a part of my adventure and my journey through this thing. I don't know, I hope you guys can check some of these people out, dig more deeply into the freestyle like community. I'll have some of the links to the full videos that I took clips from in the description. You can check those out. Keep dancing, go out and try some tricks that you saw on here, or go dork around and do whatever you want. And I'll see you hopefully Sunday for the Brazil vlog. I'm really excited to put that out there. I'm trying to put a lot of time into it, make it amazing as the trip was for me. And I'm stoked to show you. We'll see you soon. No more talking, let's go skate. Okay, bye. Bye.
Look around.
around, everything changes. Seem like everybody just strangers. Don't go outside cause it's dangerous. Why everybody wanna be famous? I'm so OCD, if they notice me, I might jump out the grave so they know it's me. Man, everybody want this shit for free. Hand out, palm up when they get to me. In my mind, no, I never let it get to me. Everybody got a turn when they get to me. V's up, motherfucker, that's victory. Tell me why what I'm doing ain't shit to me. Death and taxes, that's all we give, and you can make a life.